What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. This is something that I should have done back when NCT 127 came back with Walk, but unfortunately didn't get the chance to do it, and better late than never, I guess. We're checking out two track videos that NCT 127 has released from their last comeback, one of them being the intro, which is Wall to Wall, and then there's another song called Meaning of Love. Both songs obviously have track videos. It's something that I have been doing in recent memories, if I'm not mistaken, with NCT Dream, with Wavy. We have been checking out the track videos that are associated with the actual comeback, so I feel like it's very fitting to do it here with NCT 127 as well. So if you've been waiting for those reactions and I haven't delivered on them, my apologies, but again, better late than never. So we're starting off with intro, Wall to Wall. Let's go. Majestic. Mysterious. Groovy.
내가 뱉어왔던 모든 line 언제쯤 마침표를 찍을까 Orange 밤의 soul에 하나 위에 내 이름을 띄워봐
네가 나를 기억하니까 내 이름이 가진 영원한 네 눈물 가려지게 난 아직 여기 불을 켜지 않아 I'm right here 이 시간을 영원히 우린 간직하게
This is so trippy. Ooh.
나는 언제 어디든 나로 존재하길 I'm right here everywhere
Oh my.
always
Talk dirty to me.
I will be there
Promise? Ooh.
감아봐 그때 그 장면을 그려놔
Oh.
밤은 나 스튜디오 day and night 별보다 밝았던 매일 밤 내게 주저하길 원해도 버튼은 겹친 난 on and off 난 언제나 원해
Oh, that is cool.
먹어지라니 oh yeah 하나 더 돌리니 그 누구도 나를 못 대신해 난 더 크게 울리지 decibel one and only one to seven never will 우린 결국에 또 surviving 나는 너를 너는 날 챙기네 너무나도 죽이는 팀이 돼 너와 내가 가득히 채운 blank one and only one to seven everywhere
너와 내가 이걸 가능하게 해 yeah. 끝나지 않길 매일 밤을 나는 pray yeah. 내 시계 바늘에 또 reset
Fuck you. I love you. Goddamn.
또 깊게 새겨 난 느리고 두려워도 감아 back up 손을 제껴 땀이 차지 매번 최소 마지막엔 듯이 달리고 두 손 바닥을 신기하게 지나치고 못해준 난 영원하기를 우리 이야기들 hit the button 이제서 불을 켜줘 박수 쳐
Holy
난늘
fuck. This feels like a commercial song, like a fancy perfume or something, like one of those convoluted, super high-end commercials. This is what it feels like.
I know what you're waiting for
Only with some dope-ass lyrics. Holy shit, this was awesome. I feel like this is honestly some of the best work from NCT 127 that I've ever checked out. The rap is absolutely freaking incredible. Like, not only the lyrics are really, really powerful because they speak to the actual group, the way they're delivered is in such a visceral and raw way, and the way it balances out with the actual vocals, because each of the guys offers something a little bit different. Like Heechin, like in his voice, every time I hear him, you know, it just leads me to feel like I'm in another dimension. But then you hear Doyoung, you hear Yuta has like this little bit of like this raspiness that actually fits within like the whole perfume commercial aspect of this video. Like, it feels incredibly intimate. The intros and the outros to this video feel also very, very, very intimate, almost as if they're talking to each other or they're talking to fans to let them know that we're never going to stop being NCT 127. Just the lyrics all by themselves talk about how much pride they have in themselves, and the fact that no matter what anyone tells them to be, like the lyrics say, they tell me to be cautious, but I don't have I only have an on and off button. I don't have anything else. I either do my thing or I'm not gonna do whatever you want me to do. I'm not gonna do what feels safe, which I feel like fits incredibly well within like NCT 127's music and like their concepts. And like some of like it feels like if you gave some of these concepts to so many other groups, it may feel like they wouldn't know how exactly to pull it off in a way that feels authentic, and yet they always do it in a way that just feels natural, like songs like fucking Baggy Jeans, and then the last song Walk, they're this current comeback. Like, this intro actually makes me think about Walk in another way, because there was a comment that actually made me so shocked that I didn't think about it myself. But they're literally burning off their shoes, like they're walking on this path and whatnot. And there was a comment. I'm sorry, I don't remember the person's name. They that basically said, to paraphrase it, that this is basically NCT's way of saying "walk a mile in my shoes." Like, you wouldn't be able to do it because you'll burn it the fuck off. Um, so like their road has been so fiery, and yet they never gave up. Mark literally goes off about how he's always in the studio day and night. And there's like this really cool section with Taeyong. I think some of it might, I'm not sure if it's AI, but it looks kind of like it looks really, really cool and stylish, but I'm not going to go too deep into that because there's like a whole bunch of taboos when it comes to using AI and how people feel about it. I just know that people get pissed off about AI being used because it's like a cheaper, lazier way of putting things together. At the same time, if artists are actually being paid to do it, that's the most important part, and not taking away their, paycheck for it. So it all depends on how exactly it was used behind the scenes, and not necessarily just the finished product looking cool. It looks stylish and whatnot. But with that out of the way, no matter what they told me when they told me to be cautious, I always was too proud of myself. And that basically gave me another burden because I don't have anything other than an off and on switch. And then that leads to the shot of like the missing piece of the puzzle, basically. And the missing piece is kind of like, as they say, nobody else can replace me. The only thing that I raise is the decibel levels, which was really, really cool in the studio, because Mark literally said, I'm always in the fucking studio, working on the craft, making the best music that is possible, always working on myself. And like them seeing each other in the reflection, it's almost like NCT 127 completes each other in a way, like we are a collective that is that missing piece in a way. Or I am myself the missing piece because I forget about myself when I work on, I lose myself, and then the missing piece is me finding myself. The missing piece could be like the fans in a way as well, that always support the group no matter what. Like they literally say we fill up in the blank, you and I, and all that kind of stuff, which is literally like the representation of the shot of filling in the blank with the missing like cube, the missing puzzle piece and whatnot. Throughout their time, they never stop being themselves, which is why the Walk music video makes so much more sense now with this track videos. Like, we're making our walk, and if anyone else was in those shoes, they would not survive. But we walk, basically walking the walk and talking the talk, but also no one but us can walk a mile in our shoes, can walk in our shoes, sorry. And the way we do it is a way that no one has done it. So I don't know, this was a really awesome music video, and I love how proud, like, they emphasize their pride in this one so incredibly well, and their hard work and their dedication. And like, no matter what happens, we're always on top of our game. And even when shit goes south, when shit gets scary, it's just another challenge. Instead of backing away, we're just gonna roll up the sleeves and walk straight into the light. I thought it was absolutely fucking beautiful. Let me know your thoughts on this one, because like I'm really hyping this one up like crazy. Like, this is truly some of the best music that I've ever heard from NCT 127. I absolutely love this vibe. And I love the balance between like the more intimate sections, then the rap heavy section, and then the vocally majestic sections. It was just a beautiful balance. I really, really enjoyed it. And like the visuals themselves were also really, really cool too. So let me know what you thought about this one, and let's move on to the final reaction for today when it comes to NCT 127, which is Meaning of Love.
사랑에 빠진 사람은 그저 있는 그대로 볼 수가 없어 그러니까 제발 내게도 너를 맘껏 편들어줄 자유가 있어.
If I ever get to see NCT 127 live and I see Heechin, I'm coming prepared. I'm gonna have a whole fucking belt with Pokemon balls, and I'm gonna throw one. I'm gonna catch you because you're a fucking Pokemon. Sorry, if you haven't seen my previous reactions to Heechin, this was dumb as fuck. I love that they always include Taeyong in this one. Taeyong, sorry. Ooh. Ooh.
상관없어 초록꽃 한 송이 사랑한단 말의 뜻을 알아가자 모른다 해도 괜찮아 사랑해
Love you too.
말도 많고 잘도 많고 겁도 많고 욕심도 많고 문제라면 문제 없다면 없는데 힘든 고백을 하자면 나도
I love the Lego piece. Nice.
가족과 남친구 사이 너와 나 이름 모를 네가 있어 상관없어 초록꽃 한 송이 사랑한단 말의 뜻을 알아가
This feels like an intro for like a concert for the fans to play along. Whoops.
지금 걸긴 두 손에 와인과 샴페인 넌 웃어버릴지도 몰라 떨리네 일방적인 고백이니 모른다 해도 괜찮아 가족과 남친구 사이 너와 나 이름 모를 네가 있어 상관없어 초록꽃 한 송이 사랑한단 말의 뜻을 알아가자 모른다 해도 괜찮아 너에게 지금 갈게 두 손에는 라임과 샴페인 나머진 나를 알 줄 몰라 떨리네 일반적인
I love Yuta's voice. I'm gonna catch you. Son of a bitch, majestic bastard. Sorry, what? This was absolutely fucking beautiful, honestly. This almost feels like if this was a live concert, it feels like this song would be like the encore or something. And, you know, the guys, some of them would be sitting on the stage, some of them would be standing with like the most giant smiles on their faces, and the fans would be going in waves and shit. Like, it feels very, very wholesome as the boys teach us the meaning of love and the different nuances to it. And like there's a lot of greenery in this one, which makes a lot of sense with looking it up. Like the fandom's color is actually green, lime green, or pearl neo champagne. And I literally feel like they said lime. I feel like they said champagne as well with the Legos there too. And like this whole asparagus shit, and like the cabinets behind are green. Like there's a lot of greenery here, I'm guessing to represent the fandom, which is really, really cool. The inclusion of Taeyong with the Lego was so beautiful and creative, and it feels incredibly personal, as if like there was like a very specific reason why they did it. Maybe Taeyong is a big fan of Legos or something along those lines, but it felt like that was the one thing that I guess separates this in scale from the walk to walk performance video because they used what looked like AI in that one, and here it feels a little bit more like personal, a little bit more intimate, and a little bit more wholesome. Like the wall to wall was a little bit more stylistic because the scale of the performance video was a little bit bigger, whereas this one is a little bit more down to earth. The guys are being like, you know, wholesome, perfect boyfriends and all that kind of stuff, which I thought was really, really nice. And then in the end, the wholesome uh inclusion of Taeyong wins because it feels that much more uh pure, and you know, it just feels more appropriate in a way, if that makes any sense. It wasn't just a love song for the sake of being a love song. You know, Buy a Green Flower again with the fandom, so this song really, you know, speaks so much to the fandom, and then being like this perfect boyfriend to what is the fandom. I thought that was really, really cool. But the song just explored the meaning of love, not just in the love sense of like a romantic love, but also there's family, there's strangers, there's friends, there's all kinds of loves and all kinds of way that it makes us feel, whether it makes us nervous and confused and you don't know if you love someone or how to reciprocate that love, or if it's a one-way confession. Like it really explores it in a really cool way that separates the song from any wholesome love song that I've heard before. I thought that that was really, really cool. There's something about Yuta's vocals, honestly, it caught my attention in the wall to wall. Like he has like this raspiness or something that makes him stand out. I think he might have like a solo album. I think I saw something coming up. I'm not sure. Let me know. Maybe I'm tripping. But his vocals in this one too were absolutely fucking incredible. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. This is probably some of the most wholesome music I've heard in recent memory. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you missed my reaction to the original music video for Walk, check it out in the playlist attached for NCT 127 somewhere up there. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Be well and safe wherever you are, guys. See ya.